Well, I guess everything ends up in a box. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to WeSib's West Coast, East Coast Siblings, where we break down your favorite movies and TV shows. Today, we are talking episode 2 of Jupiter's Legacy on Netflix. This is going to be a review, biggest takeaways, reactions, all rolled into one video. So hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss, and let's jump right into it. So, of course, the episode picks up where we left off with the death of Black Star, or so we thought. As it turns out, the real Black Star never broke out of the Supermax prison, and even by the end of the episode, we're still not really sure how this clone came about. Brandon is obviously conflicted about killing the clone, but his dad doesn't hold back at all, letting him know once again that he has broken the code and that execution or use of lethal force without due process is not justice. But then they were having a conversation and he said that killing is actually never the answer. So there's a little bit of inconsistency there as far as what the code is. And he mentions the code while they're on the farm, kind of Smallville style. And he says, look, you're grounded, basically. He says you're not grounded. It's an opportunity. It seems like an opportunity to not be a superhero. Now, 3 of Brandon's friends actually died during that conflict with the fake Black Star, Vera, Briggs, and Barry, and at the funeral, Brandon shows that he's conflicted, saying, we're all reaching for what we can't achieve, but not them. They died heroes, and I envy them. This is making it very clear that he doesn't know who he is, and he doesn't feel like he's being the hero that he needs to be. Now, Brandon, aka Paragon, his guilt is added to by a voice that keeps playing in his head, which was what his dad had said, maybe he'll never be ready. This is being played back in Brandon's head by Brainwave, I believe, Brandon's uncle. So I continue to be suspicious of him, and actually we can jump back in the past like the episode does to get even more clues as to why we can't trust him. So back in the past, they're dealing with the aftermath of Utopian and Brainwave's father killing himself. He jumps off of the building because the market crashes, and it comes out via Grace Kennedy, who's a reporter, kind of a Lois Lane type, that he was screwing over his workers and basically used their pension to back up different deals, etc. Sheldon has a hard time believing that his father could be this much of a monster and promises all the workers that they'll get their pensions back, etc. But Brainwave makes it very clear that this was always Sheldon's father. This was always their father. And while Sheldon was just having press conferences and kind of working there at the company, he was living there and making sure everything didn't fall apart. So now that their father is gone, you would imagine Brainwave will be taking over the company. Now, at their father's funeral, Sheldon seems to have some sort of seizure. Turns out these are actually visions, and it seems like it's the voiceover of his father telling him to go to this island, get a boat, gather your crew, find the island, and save America. So I'm assuming, based on the trailer that we've already seen, that this island is going to be where they get their powers, because as of the time of the flashbacks, nobody has powers, at least at that point. So I'm assuming that this island is this vision that he's getting. Who knows who's giving this vision to him? I don't know how Sheldon's dad even would have known of an island like this. And so here's just like a quick prediction slash theory. Perhaps if somebody like Brainwave is also able to send mental messages back through time, maybe he's communicating with Sheldon in the past from the present, or maybe even the future, telling him to go to the island to give them their powers so that he can maintain, well, his powers. Kind of a grandfather paradox type situation. Then lastly, Chloe and her dad, Utopian, aka Sheldon, they kind of have a heart-to-heart moment. Chloe basically says, look, you've been attacking me my whole life, that all I know how to do is fight you. And Sheldon just wants Chloe to live up to everything he wanted her to be and to join the fights and to be part of the team. And she just rebels against all of that at a very base level because her parents weren't around. And particularly Sheldon was not around. He was too busy being Utopian. He asks her to come to the funeral for Vera, Briggs, and Barry, and that's kind of a big payoff moment when she doesn't show up, and he has that flashback of what happened with his own father. So yeah, guys, that's where the episode leads us. Not too much action in this episode, guys, but it is still building the story. It's only episode 2, and they started off with plenty of action. So now we're getting into kind of the world building and background and getting to know the characters. So I'm totally fine with that. If you agree, be sure to leave me a comment down in the comment section below, and also leave a like on the video if you're liking the video. Subscribe and click the bell to see more, and of course you got to smash that like button to see these videos even quicker, as I will be doing one episode after another. So the faster you want them, the more you got to just break the YouTube like button. Simple as that. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.